Welcome back to Raw Sports Talk. I'm Chris, your favorite stat reader, and we have Super Bowl Sunday. It's finally here. We have the Eagles technically hosting the Chiefs, and the Chiefs are 1.5 or 1 point road favorites. It's a neutral site game, so the over-under is at 48.5 points or 49. Yet again, shop around. The half a point is different from casino to casino. The Chiefs are minus 112 on the money line, and the Eagles are minus 108. Now, these are the overnight odds. They're going to change the closer we get to kickoff tomorrow. Now, unfortunately, the injury bug, and I want to call it the flu bug, is going through the Eagles locker room right now. So hopefully Carter gets to play, and we don't have another one of these head scratcher moments where someone isn't 100%, and then we go, man, if this guy was healthy. Because someone like Jalen Carter is a monster. Said that when he was at Georgia, and it's holding true in the NFL. Now, these teams have played each other 6 times in their last 30 years. The Chiefs are 4-2 against them in those 6 meetings. The road team's on a 3-game winning streak. The road team is 4-2. The favorite is both 3-3 against the spread and 3-3 on the money line, meaning when the favorite wins, the favorite covers. The over is 4-2 in their last 6 meetings. The under at 49 or 48.5 is 4-2. And the underdog has won the last 2 meetings that they've played against each other. The Chiefs, in their last 10 games, are 8-2. They are 4-6 against the spread, and the under is 4-6 in their last 10. There was a total of 39 points, 38 points, 37 points, and then 61 points. A 19-point win over the Steelers. They covered. They got blanked by the Broncos when they didn't start anyone. You want to call that a mulligan. They didn't cover. They covered against the Steelers. Then they played the Texans, and there was a lot of controversy about how that game ended, but the Chiefs were 8-point favorites. They closed at 10. Depends on where you got it on the spectrum of the line, where either you covered or you didn't. To me, I say they covered because for the most part, they were 8-point favorites for a really long time. And then they played the Bills, 1-point road favorites, or 1-point favorites, forgive me, not road. And they won. I believe they were as high as 2 or 2.5, and either way, they kicked the field goal to win the game. For the Eagles, 9-1 in their last 10, 7-3 against the spread. The over-under is 5-5. The overs hit in their last 2, and they have won the last 5 games that they've played. 33 points, 32 points, 50 points, and then the ass whooping that they put on the Commanders with 78 points. 7-point win over the Giants, covered. 12-point win over the Packers, covered. 6-point win over the Rams. And this is another one of those games. It kind of depends on where you got them. I believe the lowest I saw them was like 6.5. If you got them at 6, you pushed, but you kind of just have to feel it out there. And then the Commanders game, there was no doubt about it. They absolutely just mopped them start to finish with the 32-point victory. To me, this game really boils down to Saquon. Are the Chiefs going to be able to stop Saquon? I don't really think if it boils down to it being Mahomes versus Hurts, that Hurts is going to be able to hold up. He hasn't looked the same since the Commanders concussed him, and I understand that he had 3 rushing touchdowns in the last game. When you're at the 1-yard line and you keep pushing in, with that unstoppable play that they have, ultimately he's going to score. But passing wise, he hasn't looked right. And if I have to make a choice, it's going to be Mahomes having the edge there. I know that the Chiefs are looking for history. I know that the Chiefs are looking for the three-peat. This is probably one of the tougher defenses that they're going to have played in the Super Bowl in a while. And if Mahomes is running for his life, it's going to be a different kind of game versus if he has time to throw. With all of this being said, the one thing I want to make sure that I make clear is that I know we all say this in every game. I do not want this to be one of those games where the Chiefs are down 2 and Mahomes gets some bullshit roughing the passer call in the fourth quarter when it's like 3rd and 9 and the Eagles stop them, giving them a first down, and then the Chiefs go ahead and kick a field goal to win the game. I really do think that the Eagles have a chance to beat them, but there's the old saying, don't go against the champions until the champions are beaten. And 1 point, you basically have to pick the winner. I I do think that the Chiefs are just going to find a way with Mahomes. They always do. I'm going to take the Chiefs on the money line. I would take the Chiefs laying the points. I think this game goes under the 49. This would be one of those games. I took the Eagles on an alternate spread, getting 7.5 points because I didn't think that it was going to be that ridiculously high scoring of a game, and I got the over under at 36.5 because I figured this is probably going to be a 20 to 17, 23-20, that neighborhood kind of game. Now these are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut and please bet responsibly.